Hey James, my name is Steven. I spoke to a wonderful woman on the phone when I called your company earlier today, and depending on when you're watching this, this was Monday morning. She said to go ahead and shoot this over to you. Now, in this video, I'm going to be covering three things that you can start implementing today that'll actually start moving your business or your website up in search results when people are searching for your services online and enabling you to get more high quality jobs. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I do have the know-how to get this done, you can reach back out to me and we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. Now, the three things I'll be covering today are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your website, but we are focused on your homepage right now. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on the home pages of these service-based industry websites, such as HVAC websites. What this does is it gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords in these keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services online. So what I did first is I pulled up the number one competitor, and I'm looking at Burlington today because it gets a lot of search volume. Now, Duggan's Mechanical is the number one site for most of these search terms that I come across for this area. Now, I threw them into a tool here that I use called SE Ranking. It gives me a bunch of SEO information that basically gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. So currently, Duggansmechanical.com is being found by 45 keywords, and their site was clicked on 116 times, give or take, over the past 30 days. I threw your website into the same tool. So you can see up here, jamesheatingandair.com. You're currently being found for 5 keywords, and your site was clicked on 12 times in the past 30 days. So there's a couple of things we can do here. We can either click on these 45 keywords, see what our competitor is being found for, or even better, we can find the number one keyword for the area, which is HVAC Burlington NC, and it gives us all kinds of information. First of all, it lets us know that it wouldn't take much to rank for this keyword. Also, it got 210 searches just in the past 30 days, and it also gives us similar keywords and related keywords, which means if we look into this, we will find all the keywords that people are searching for your services and all the types of services that you offer for Burlington or whatever area that you want to rank for. But we'll just say Burlington for now. So we'd want to get that list and put all those keywords on your website. And that's why it's important to have at least 1,500 words so you can put those all in there without it looking crazy, without it what we call keyword stuffing. So that covers content. Next, I'm going to be going over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC Burlington NC, studies have shown that anywhere between 30 to 50, or no, 40 to 60, I'm sorry, 40 to 60% of those people are not scrolling past this section right here. This is the map pack, and it has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people believe that to get into the top 3 here, it's primarily based on your reviews. And while the reviews do play into getting you ranked in there, they are by far not the driving factor. There's 2 driving factors, that is proximity and citations. We don't have much control over proximity unless you change where you move, but citations we have complete control over. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are like Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Better Business Bureau. There's quite a few of them, and you probably have quite a few of them already, as most businesses do. But there's a core anywhere between 50 to 100 directories that you want to be in, depending on your industry, right? And I think with HVAC, it's closer to the 100 mark. And you want to be in those core directories, right? You can actually Google that. You can Google the top 50 to 100 core directories for HVAC companies, and it should give you a list. You just want to make sure you're in all those directories. And now, in the age of AI and ChatGPT and Gemini and all these platforms, You want to be in what we call the three major data aggregators. Now, most businesses don't know about this. There's the top three are Foursquare, Data Axle, and Newstar. Once you get verified in these, what these do is that it'll take all your information and it actually pushes it to hundreds of other directories, applications, and GPS systems. And besides getting your name out there, it creates data consistency across all these platforms. Now, this is important for AI especially, but also for Google. It's a huge trust signal, right? To have this data consistency. That's your name, address, and phone number exactly the same across all these platforms. This produces trust. You're more likely to show up in this map pack, and AI platforms like ChatGPT and Google Gemini are more likely to refer you when people use those platforms to search for your services. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. Now, this number one spot here will capture anywhere between 30 to 50% of the clicks. This is 40 to 60%, but it's split up in between these three businesses. This is 30 to 50 all by itself. Now, the number one driver here are what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks is essentially for when you have other websites out there, and say, for example, they have a link on their website that when it's clicked, it links back to your website. Now, Google uses these backlinks as like an online referral system. And the more relevant that these websites are that are linking back to your website, the better. So, for example, say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site that's linking back to you. That's what's actually going to help push your website up in Google's rankings. However, say you have a site like Pizza Hut, which is very popular, and they're linking back to you. They're very popular and have a lot of trust with Google, but it's not going to do you guys any good, really, because you guys aren't, you guys don't sell pizza or have any relevancy for pizza. Now, I want to go back to this tool that I showed you earlier. And this is our competitor, dugginsmechanical.com, and I want to pay attention to this section here. This is referring domains and backlinks. So just to be clear, by now, just understand that it's through your content, primarily your keywords that Google is able to find you, right? But that doesn't have anything to do with if they're going to, ranking you. It's just you're on their radar now. But to rank you, to determine whether they're going to put you on page 1 or page 10 or anywhere in between, it all has to do with your backlinks. So currently, our competitor has 52 backlinks coming from a total of 36 referring domains. You have 47 backlinks coming from a total of 39 other websites. So you have, you don't have as, wait, hold on, let me take a look again. So you have more websites, but a little less backlinks. But it's not about the number, it's about the quality of the backlinks. Specifically, the quality and the relevancy of the websites they're getting backlinks from. So what we want to do is click on this 36 here, and that's going to pull up all 36 of the websites they're currently getting backlinks from. So ideally, you'd want to go through all this list, and get backlinks, acquire backlinks from all these websites they're getting them from, because that's what's pushing them up. So assuming your content and your keywords are right at this point, if you were to do this with all the backlinks, it would take a few months, but that would eventually put you in contention for the number one spot here on this list. What would pretty much ensure you the top spot here is if month over month after that, you continued to acquire high quality backlinks from relevant websites. I'd say like 10 a month. That would put you in this number one spot, and you would end up getting all the traffic for Burlington, and you can do this for whatever location you want, really. So just to recap, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords, the right amount of keywords. Second are citations. And that has to do with the map pack here, right? You want to be in those top 50 to 100 directories. And get citations for those directories. And then you also want to be in those three major data aggregators, again, which they are Data Axle, Foursquare, and Newstar. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your website to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in and around the Burlington area or whatever area you want to rank in. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, you can take this information and implement it yourself, or if you'd rather just book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can simply respond back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, James, I appreciate your time, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.